Here's a quick demo of the FestiVelo app, your personal guide to FestiVelo in Walterboro, South Carolina. You install the app through your favorite app store. Just search on FestiVelo and go through the usual install process. When you open the app, you'll see the home screen pictured here with a list of functions in the general order you'd want to use them. For example, the View Calendar button brings up a calendar to remind you of what happens when and where. And because it's a Google Calendar, you can copy any of the entries to your own calendar, see a map, and so forth. The Get Directions page gives you driving directions to the various FestiVelo destinations, including the starting location and lunch location for each day. You can also bring up a map of Walterboro that shows your location and the primary points of interest. The Pre-Ride Announcements page lists the information you need to know, including general information and then route-specific information for each day. The Routes page lists the routes for each day. The graphic on the left shows the marker colors you'll follow for that route. For example, on Thursday, the medium route follows the yellow markers outbound, does the red loop, and then returns via the yellow markers. If you tap on any of the route names, you'll bring up a map of that route that shows your location and the location of the rest stops. You can zoom in and see if you're on or off the course and how far away the next rest stop is. If you tap on any of the rest stop markers, you'll get detailed information about that stop, including its mile marker and the distance to the next stop. But there's so much more. If you expand the section for a route, you'll see 3 icons that offer some great additional functions. The first icon opens the cue sheet for that route, and you can zoom in to see any details. The second icon opens the Ride with GPS app to the route so you can make use of that app's features. For example, you can swipe up from the bottom and see the elevation chart. The third icon opens the Epic Ride Weather app, and this gives you the weather for the route during the time you'll be riding the route. The ride starting date and time will be filled in at the top. Choose your overall average speed and tap Weather for this route, and you'll see the temperature, chance of precipitation, wind, and a cool wind map showing the wind strength and direction on the route. To get added function from Ride with GPS and Epic Ride Weather, you'll need to install and configure those apps. There's a related apps page that steps you through that, and I'll create a separate video for those details. Back on the home screen, the Request Help button lets you call or text the director with the touch of a button. More importantly, though, it lets you report your location. When you do this, you'll be prompted for a few additional details like what you see here, and a text message will be composed. The director will forward your request to a support driver who will send you a glimpse notice showing his or her location, speed, and estimated time of arrival, almost as if you were requesting an Uber. You do not need to have the Glimpse app installed, but it works a little more smoothly if you do. If you want to send your location to someone other than the director, just tap the slider switch, tap the blue person icon to bring up your contacts, and then select the contact you want to notify. If that person has more than one phone number, just tap the number shown, and you'll see a list of other numbers available. The View Photos button takes you to Bill Brumley's Photos page, where he'll post pictures from each day. After the ride, please complete the post-ride survey. And while you're in Walterboro, the Visit Walterboro button will take you to the Walterboro Visitors page, where you can find things to do and fun places to visit. Of course, the Facebook icon at the bottom will take you to the FestiVelo Facebook page. I hope you'll post some pictures there during the event. Also, notice the 3 white dots in the upper right corner. Tapping this icon opens the side menu and gives you some additional actions. While this app does not store any personal data externally, the Personal Data page shows exactly what is stored locally and gives you the option to remove it. Of course, uninstalling the app would remove that data too. The side menu also has options to view this video. So, I hope you see just how useful the FestiVelo app can be. Please install the app prior to the ride so you'll have your personal guide ready when you need it. Enjoy!